inside.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel inside this place?
It's like a cave.
Mm-hmm. Is it a small place or a large cave? Feel it.
Well, I can walk in it
Mm-hmm.
with like a fire stick.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'd like for you to describe to me what you experience as you walk through this cave.
Well, it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Walls are a little wet, like damp.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel the dampness on your feet or you feel it around your body?
I feel it when I'm touching the wall.
Mm-hmm. Notice your hand that's touching the wall. Is it a male or female hand?
It's female.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
I'm walking with a torch or something in my left.
Mm-hmm. You have a torch in the left side?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in my left hand.
Okay.
And I'm just following a tunnel
Mm-hmm.
that's underground like a cave.
All right. I want you to focus on your feet. Do you have anything on your feet?
Like very simple sandal.
Mm-hmm. And you had told me it was cold and damp.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're dressed in any particular way?
No, like I don't have a coat on
Mm-hmm.
or anything.
All right. So I'd like for you to use the warmth of that torch to just illuminate your body and just warm your body a little bit. Just feel the warmth of it. And let's find out where you're going. Follow that tunnel and tell me what you experience as you go through it.
Mm. There's a room.
Mm-hmm.
It's still in the cave. And it's lit up. And there are tables. There's shelves
Mm-hmm.
with stuff.
What kind of stuff is on this shelf?
Well, there's some books. There are containers of stuff, like maybe like dried leaves,
Mm-hmm.
oils.
What else do you notice there?
I can't tell if I'm alone or if there are people there. It's
Mm-hmm.
if there is someone there, it's maybe one or two people.
All right. So I'd like for you to go deeper into this feeling of being there. Just slide yourself into a deeper knowing. And I'd like to ask you if this is a place in which you live.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't live here.
Okay, what is it that you do in this cave?
I'm writing.
Mm-hmm.
They're like old, I guess they're books.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm writing.
All right. Are you sitting down at a table writing this?
Yes.
All right. So I'd like for you to just see yourself writing. Look at your hand. What do you write with?
Like almost looks like a stick,
Mm-hmm.
but it's sharp. I mean, it's there's an ink
Mm-hmm.
well of
Yes.
some sort, and the it's well, I guess it's a pen, but a stick that's
Mm-hmm.
sharp at the end.
All right. So I'd like for you to just see yourself writing. What is it that you're writing on?
Like big paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a giant book.
Mm-hmm. Look at what it is that you're writing.
I don't know the letters.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm copying something.
Mm-hmm. Look and see what you're copying.
There's it's like a scroll
Mm-hmm.
maybe, and I'm copying it into a book.
Mm-hmm. Look around the table and see if there's anybody else sitting there with you.
There's no one at my table,
Mm-hmm.
but there are a couple others. It's like a library, but we all have our own task.
Mm-hmm. As you look at the others writing, how are they dressed?
They're like gowns,
Mm-hmm.
like robes.
Are they any particular color?
They just look like one is like a like linen color. One
Mm-hmm.
is like brown.
Are these that are doing the writing, are they male or female?
One's a male and one's a female.
Mm-hmm. And as you look down at yourself, how are you dressed?
They also have a robe. I have something on my head.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and touch what you have on your head and see what that is.
It's not. It's the same material as my robe, which is like just thick.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Tell me more about what you do here.
It's just like I'm studying.
Mm-hmm. What is the material all about? What is the theme of the studies?
God.
Mm-hmm.
and
Tell me
and
more.
and how it works.
Mm-hmm. Is this your specialty?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, when we first started, you were going into a tunnel. This tunnel, this cave,
Yeah,
where
it's
where is
more
it?
cave.
Mm-hmm.
It's Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
middle, well, somewhere in that area, somewhere there.
What is the reason why you're studying so deep underground?
That, that's just where it is.
Okay. All right. Is there any other information that you have from these studies?
And, and, and just writing how everything works.
Mm-hmm. And as you write this information, I'd like for you to just tell me, how is it that it works?
It's it's complicated, but it's not.
Can you explain that?
It's what I'm writing, I'm copying from different sources, different papers,
Mm-hmm.
and putting it together. So so others can understand.
Okay. So you're actually taking all of this information and putting it in a form in which other people could learn from this?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Very, very good. Do you call your book anything?
The source.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And the others that are writing with you, are they also doing the same thing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So in a way, is it that you are a teacher and a student?
I don't know that I teach it.
Mm-hmm. But you document it.
I document it.
Mm-hmm.
The other two, they're working together. I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm. How old would you say you are?
Like 30.
Mm-hmm.
Not young, but I'm not old.
All right. And the others, are they the same age?
About, yeah.
Very good. Very good. So let's find out a little bit more about your life. I'm going to have you leave that scene now, and I want you to go to the place in which you live. I'm going to count from 5 back to 1. When I get to number 1, I want you to be in the place that you call home. Begin now by taking a deep breath in. 5. Begin to travel through time and space to the place in which you live in that lifetime. 4. Drifting and floating. 3. Begin to feel the environment around you. 2. Allow the images to come now. And 1. Be there now. Trust your first impression. What's the first thing you feel about this place?
Oh, it's a dusty village.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just dirt on the ground.
Mm-hmm. What else do you notice?
And the home is like stone and mud.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple.
Mm-hmm. How would you get inside of your home?
You just step over the ledge,
Mm-hmm.
the threshold.
What's inside as you walk in?
It's just when you first walk in, it's just a big space, and there's like a hearth,
Mm-hmm.
like an open fire, and a table. Some simple cooking things, flowers.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like there's somebody there that lives with you? Look around.
I feel I have a family.
All right. So I'd like for you to go deeper into the memory and see yourself with your family now. Tell me who's there.
I have a husband
Mm-hmm.
and a daughter.
Mm-hmm. I'd like for you to make the connection with these two souls. The eyes are the window to the soul. Look into their eyes and see if you recognize them in the lifetime of Donna. No, very good. And as you connect with them, feel what your role is in this family. How does it differ with the role that you play writing?
Well, we're part of a community,
Mm-hmm.
and my role is the writing, and I try and teach the kids
Mm-hmm. What do you teach them?
about what I'm writing.
Mm-hmm.
I teach them so they understand. When I write, it's not for the kids, it's for others,
Mm-hmm.
older people. But I try to teach the kids simple.
Very good. Anything else that you notice?
We share everything
Mm-hmm.
with the people in the village. And, my husband, I can't see his face, but he's very gentle and
Mm-hmm.
protective and loving.
Wonderful. So it's a happy time to be with your family.
Mm.
Very good. So let's close that scene now and let's move forward in time, in that same lifetime in which something very important is happening, something that affects that life. 5, going through time and space. 4, that important moment. 3, 2, and 1. Be there. Where are you?
Like in an open space,
Mm-hmm.
and we're sitting.
Who's there with you?
The other adults in the community.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are playing, they're running, but they're not paying attention. And we're talking. We're having a class.
Mm-hmm.
We're sharing. We're sharing what we know.
Does everybody else in that village know the information that you're writing?
They certain people know different things,
Mm-hmm.
and we share what we know.
Wonderful.
Not everyone does that, but they play a different role.
Mm-hmm. Does your village have a particular name? You could spell it.
Cana.
Cana. Mm-hmm.
Cane.
Mm-hmm.
Cana. Canan. Canon.
Cane.
Canon.
Cana. Mm-hmm. Very good. And as you're sitting there with the village, have you gotten older or you're the same age?
I'm maybe a little older, but
Mm-hmm.
I look the same,
Okay,
but I'm older.
good. So what's the importance of this day in which you're sharing this information with the village?
We gather at times and we teach.
Mm-hmm.
We teach and talk and teach each other about God.
Mm-hmm. Look around this village. Look at the others sitting with you. Do you recognize any of the other members of this village?
There are males and so- like couples.
Mm-hmm.
And we're on a hill.
Mm-hmm.
We're on a hill, and it's our special meeting place, and it's so beautiful.
What do you see from this hill?
You look down, you see the village, you see the ocean. There are flowers, stones, not a lot of trees, but
Mm-hmm.
flowers, and there's like gardens for food.
Mm-hmm. And in this place, are you all dressed pretty much the same?
Yeah, all robes
Mm-hmm.
of varying lengths. Some guys just have like looks like a burlap bag
Mm-hmm.
that goes to their knees.
Very good. So I'd like for you to just connect with your emotions there. How does it feel to you?
So happy.
Mm-hmm.
So happy.
So I'd like for you to just take that happiness and put it into your heart.
So
Feel that feeling of camaraderie, of being together, learning, teaching, loving each other, respecting. Feel that happiness and put it all throughout your body. Memorize this feeling now. Just breathe it in. And let's turn that happiness up a little bit even more. Feel that happiness increasing, filling you up, feeling every cell happy, smiling, knowing your place, honoring your wisdom, knowing that you can connect with this information at any time. Very good. Is there anything else from this meeting that's important?
We're all, we have different things.
Mm-hmm.
We have different things that we know.
Mm-hmm.
And we're one group and we all learn the same stuff. But we each teach what we know, what we study. We teach it to the group so that everyone knows the same stuff.
Beautiful. And the more you look around, the more you'll understand. Is there anything that you need to learn from them today?
I'm just just happiness and finding happiness with
Very.
each other.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. All right. So we're going to close that scene now. Close that scene. And we're going to now travel to another time and another place in that same lifetime. Something that really impacts your life. That makes you understand what that life is all about. Be there now. Where are you?
I'm at the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
By the water.
Are you alone or with others?
There are others, but it's like I'm trading.
Mm-hmm. Who are you trading with?
Someone, but we're trading, and my purpose is to get stuff for our village,
Mm-hmm.
for our group. So it's my job, and there are some others with me. It's my job to get food or stuff that we need.
Mm-hmm. So take a look and see what it is that you're trading.
One thing I see is like food, like fish and
Mm-hmm.
like bread type things,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like loaves. But they're bringing whatever is not local.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you to ask them where they're coming from.
They're they're traders from the other side of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Like
What do they look like, these traders?
all different kinds.
Mm-hmm. Do they look like you? Are they dressed like you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but they're different. Well,
Good.
well, they're kind of dressed like me, but just different colors. They're from different countries,
Mm-hmm.
and they're merchants. So
Yes. What's
buying
the
stuff.
importance of this day? What's happening on this day that's so important?
We're preparing for a feast. So
Mm. Tell me more about this feast.
It's a celebration where everyone, maybe for springtime, birth, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but we need supplies.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to check in with your feelings, your emotions. How do you feel?
I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
There are flowers everywhere. I have to get flowers. I have to get like bread, wine.
Mm-hmm. And these merchants bring all of this to you?
Yeah, we have bread and wine too, but it's different kinds.
Mm-hmm.
And little things like toys or I don't know what for the kids to play with.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
It's just excitement. Everyone's excited.
Very good. So I'd like for you to go ahead and accelerate. Go forward in time to see what this excitement is all about. Be at that celebration now.
It's a marriage. Someone's getting married.
Who's marrying today? Trust your first impression.
No way.
Mm-hmm. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Jesus and Mary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
They're not. It's it's not a. It's like
The more you talk, the more you'll understand.
it's like they're betrothed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a celebration because we all know that they are together and they will be together.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if there's a ceremony like a marriage, but everyone knows
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's for.
Now, when you see Jesus, do you know him?
He's part of my family.
He's part of your family.
We're all a family.
Mm-hmm.
We're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel so proud.
Mm-hmm.
So happy.
Tell me more about this celebration.
I'm I'm with I'm helping Mary get ready.
Mm-hmm. What does she look like?
So beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
There are flowers everywhere. And I'm putting flowers in her hair.
Is she related to you, Mary?
I think so.
You'll understand.
I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
She's like my daughter.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Do you feel older than her?
I'm older than her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm older than her, but you don't look old. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm old. And she's young and beautiful and
Mm-hmm.
so happy.
Tell me more. Tell me what's happening. Describe it for me.
We're just and putting flowers in her hair, and she's just so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go early in the morning to get everything.
So let's see what happens after you're done. Let's go on to the celebration.
Everyone's just sitting, and it's a big table. People are getting tired
Mm-hmm.
because it's late.
Who's there with you?
The whole village, the whole group. Some kids are sleeping. Some are still running around. And they're slowly walking off to their house.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's just talking and laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Oh.
watch
Mm-hmm.
I just watch as they walk away. I'm so happy.
Wonderful. Connect with that feeling. Describe that emotion that's going through you as you watch them, having completed this beautiful day of celebration.
It's like I feel complete, like my job
Mm-hmm.
is done. Happy we're all together.
Wonderful. So I'd like for you now to close that scene. Close that scene now. We're going to go to the last day of your life. The last day of your life in that lifetime where you have felt so complete. Be there now and tell me where you are.
I'm in my house, but it's not in the same place. And everyone is they've all they've all moved.
What's happened?
Just they all went to different parts of the world.
Mm-hmm. And did you continue to write?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not always. It's only when I was in that place. But I also traveled.
And now that you look at your lifetime, can you understand where the information that you were writing from came from?
Was taught. It was taught to me.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? No, very good. So I want you to check in with your body and tell me what condition your body is in.
It's tingly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel fine.
All right, very good. So I'd like for you now to move to the last moment of your life there. Go to the last moment of your life and tell me what's happening.
I'm on my bed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a stone house,
Mm-hmm.
and it's my time.
All right. Anybody around there with you?
And my family,
Mm-hmm.
they're all there. Lots of people.
Mm-hmm. Good. So I'd like for you now to just take your last breath in that life. Feel your spirit leaving that body. And as it does, you'll be able to see that entire lifetime from a different perspective. You'll understand the purpose of it, the lessons you learned, the experiences that impacted you. What was the purpose of living that lifetime?
To, to teach, to prepare Mary,
Mm-hmm.
to teach the people in my group what I learned.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel that you satisfied a purpose in that lifetime?
Yes.
Wonderful. So I'd like for you to just continue moving forward as that spirit and tell me who is there to meet you.
It was my husband.
Mm-hmm.
He died before me.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I go to be with God.
Mm-hmm. Now, in that feeling of oneness with God, I'd like for you to look down at the lifetime now of Donna and see how your life there is impacting the life of Donna. What does she need to know?
Teach.
Mm-hmm.
Teach what you learn.
What are the things that she needs to teach?
Being one with God.
Mm-hmm.
We're all the same. We're all one.
Mm-hmm. In this life of Donna, she has chosen a scientific field in which you study the mind. How can she teach what she knows? Teach about God when she is working in a scientific field.
Teach about
Mm-hmm.
consciousness. Keep speaking about meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Keep speaking about meditation. How you connect with God inside of you. That way, we are all the same. We are all love. we can show them. We can show them. We find a way to show them.
So is Donna able to teach them in her own way how meditation affects the mind?
They see.
Mm-hmm.
They see it in her. They see how she's changed. They see her level of peace. And she has ideas. She shares them.
These that she works with, is it similar to this group that she was teaching?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's one. There's several. There's one, though. He was also, he's also writing.
Mm-hmm.
He's also writing.
So in this lifetime now as Donna, is he impacting the workplace?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tell her about that.
He's teaching meditation. He's teaching meditation to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
He needs support. He needs support. He needs more people.
How will that happen?
Donna's gonna help.
All right.
She'll bring more people. She'll teach them and she'll bring more people.
Wonderful. Now, when she was in that group and she saw those that belong to now what we call the Rainbow Warriors, her own teachers now, what is her role in this lifetime now with this group?
She puts all the information together.
Mm-hmm.
All the different sources, all the different methods, all the different teachings. And she can combine them and connect them so that it's easy to understand.
Mm-hmm. Has she begun doing that already?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So her role is always to obtain the teachings, compile them, and communicate them in a way that's easy to understand.
Yes, she connects the dots. If someone knows something, she can help them connect it to different methods also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one and the same. It's all the same information.
Yes.
It's just different ways of getting it.
Good.
Yeah.
Were there any others that she recognized in that lifetime?
I see Jill.
Mm-hmm.
I see Dean. I see Maria.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the back. I see it's the same people.
Dive deeper. Go deeper. And connect the dots. Feel their energy.
We're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
We all have our different specialties.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Anything else that you need to know about that?
Vinia's there. She's my giggly best friend.
Mm-hmm. What is her role there?
She helps with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
She teaches them love so simply. They get it.
Wonderful. Anything else that you can get from that will help Donna moving forward?
She has to keep teaching and talking.
Mm-hmm.
And if she dives deep enough, she'll find the secrets. Finds the secrets. She'll find them.
So she needs to dive deeper to find the secrets.
Yeah, she needs to keep going because she's right there. She's gonna figure it out.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So let's disconnect from this right now and let's find out those people that are her friends, her lifelong friends. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. I want you to go through time and space, finding those that are close to her, who feel so close. 5, going back. 4, through time and space, looking for those lifetimes. 3, allow the images to come. And 1, be there now. Where are you? What's the first impression that you get?
A spaceship.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more about this spaceship.
We're all there.
Mm-hmm.
We're it's stressful.
Mm-hmm. What's happening that's causing so much stress?
We're protecting. We're protecting ourselves.
Against what?
People that want to destroy us.
Take a look at yourself. What do you look like there? Don't judge, just tell me what you see.
Blue.
What's the first thing you notice?
He's just like, tall and just lanky.
Look at your hands. What do your hands look like?
Maybe like really long fingers.
How many do you see?
I see 4.
What color is your hand?
Like they're also blue.
They're blue.
But there's black on it too.
As you're noticing more and more, you'll be able to understand more about your body, more about what you look like.
We float. We don't walk. We just kind of float.
What does your body look like?
Weird. It's just got a round head with black eyes, like 2 holes for the nose. Like really, I guess it's the mouth, but really little. And it's like we're all wearing like flowy robes.
Floating robes?
Like flowy.
Flowy.
Like silvery, like iridescent.
And do you have a gender there?
I'm a female. I have a crown.
What is your role on this ship?
I'm like the second in command.
What roles do you play on that ship?
Oh my goodness. It's a big ship. It's like our world. But we're flying in space. And everyone has their section.
What do you notice?
It's so big. So they tell me, they come to the center. They tell me what's going on their side.
I'd like for you to just look around and tell me what this place is, this ship.
It's like our mothership.
And you had said you were protecting it. What's happening outside?
There are people that want to come after us and take it over. A lot of people live on the ship. I'm not protecting them.
Do you have a home planet?
I think we used to. I don't think it's there anymore.
All right. So let's find out what happened to this planet.
It exploded. exploded.
See it. See what happened.
All I see is that it just exploded.
Mhm.
Just, phew. I think someone shot it.
Mhm. Are they the same ones after you now?
They don't look like us.
What do they look like?
Mean.
Tell me more.
They're silver.
Mhm. What makes them look mean?
Their facial expression.
Mhm.
Just they're you just feel fear.
Mhm. Are these beings large or small?
They're average.
Mhm.
We're taller than them
Mhm.
by a lot.
So your bodies are very large.
They're just really long.
Mhm. Anything else you could tell me about this? All right. Mhm.
We're safe.
All right.
Yeah, we're safe.
All right. So I'd like for you to close this scene now, and let's move forward in that same lifetime to find out what it is that happened between all of you to cause you to come back to Earth together. Begin now to go to that scene.
We were we were the group that saved people.
Mm-hmm.
We worked together to save we to save everyone.
To save everyone. All right. So I'd like for you to now understand that lifetime and see now the lifetime of Donna and these friends that have reconnected once again on this planet. What is the reason why this group is always together, so close? What is their purpose here on Earth together?
We're we're strong together.
Hmm?
We're strong together. And we take care of each other.
Mm-hmm. Good. Is there anything else that Donna needs to know about this group now at this time?
They just have to keep working to bring everyone through 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 life.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything happening now on Earth that this group has come together in order to help save this planet?
We're all over the world. We're all over.
Mm-hmm. Is Donna still, in a way, second in command?
Uh, no, they're all in command
Okay, good.
of their areas.
Mm-hmm. Good. So now understanding that, let's take a look at Donna's life. What is she in command of in this lifetime?
She carries her group through.
Mm-hmm.
She carries them through when it's hard.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
She just keeps going when
Good.
other people are afraid, so that they know they don't have to be afraid.
So it's very similar to what she did on the ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Are there any skills that she is using from that lifetime on that ship now as Donna?
It's the same.
Mm-hmm.
She takes the information from all the different parts and she comes up with the plan.
Very good. Very good. Anything else?
They're gonna figure out something soon. They're gonna do something together again.
Mm-hmm. Good. And when they do this together, what's that going to do for the group?
Raise their frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Lift them up.
What is it?
Lift them.
Lift them up. Good. Very good. All right. So let's close that scene now. I want you to close that scene and let's bring it back now to this lifetime, the lifetime now of Donna. And Donna, I want you to see yourself going through an electronic scan of light. Feel yourself projecting through a spiritual MRI as you look at your entire body. And as you're going through that tunnel of light, begin to project on your body those frequencies that will detect what's happening on the right side of your body. Checking your knees, checking your neck, checking your heel, and identify what's happening on that side. What do you notice?
It just feels like it's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's only the right side.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you to intensify that fire now. Intensify that feeling. See the fire.
Put the fire out.
Make it stronger. Feel the fire.
It doesn't need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Just need to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. You need to find the source before you get rid of it. Where's that fire coming from?
It's all the
What is all of that in that fire?
it's all the people.
Mm-hmm.
They
Keep going.
They just suck
Mm-hmm.
energy away.
Mm-hmm. Look at their faces. Who are these people? Look at these energy-sucking people. Who are they?
Ego. It's one.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big one. she needs to not feel responsible.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay.
So feel all of that responsibility in this body. How has that responsibility been manifesting in this body?
It's just a constant pain.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need to be there.
Mm-hmm. Is she carrying him?
In a way, but she doesn't even need to.
Mm-hmm. So can Donna forgive herself for holding on to all of this for so long?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to use something to put out that fire. We're going to flush that out. What would you like to use to put out that fire on the right side of your body that's been burning you?
Oh, just like some beautiful water.
All right, so let's find that crystal clear, cool water that you saw at the beginning. And I want you to go ahead and begin flushing out all of that responsibility that doesn't belong to you. Just begin to use that. You can use a hose, you can use a bucket full. Tell me what's happening as you're putting that water all over that side of the body.
I'm swimming in it.
Mm-hmm.
Get it all out.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And can you understand that by forgiving yourself, you don't allow that fire to grow any longer, to bother you?
Yes.
All right, so let's flush that water out. Flush it out with all of that soot, all of those emotions, all of those feelings, all of those responsibilities. Just flush them right out. Let them go. I want you to flush it out to where it's totally clear, crystal clear. Nothing else. And tell me when you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Very good. What would we like to put in that space now? Instead of having to carry responsibility for someone else, what would you like to put in there instead?
Just freedom.
Freedom. All right. So what I'd like to have you imagine is freedom as a beautiful, cool, aloe green frequency. If you've ever had aloe, you could see how smooth it is, how it slides. I'd like for you to just feel that freedom sliding through you. Because as freedom is not something that holds you back. It allows you to glide through life, not being held back by anything. So feel that beautiful green aloe freedom as it flows through that space where that fire was before. Feeling the coolness of it, allowing it to go into your joints, into your knees, spread it out to the rest of your body, all the way down to your heel. And as it goes into your heel, see what happens.
I just got cut. I cut the anchor.
Beautiful.
It's gone.
It's gone. No more anchor
Right
holding you
here.
back. Very good. Bring that aloe up to your neck and just slather it all over your body. Feel that freedom, finally, from all of these things that held you down. What a beautiful feeling. Very good. And as you pass through that MRI once again, feel that light going through your whole body. See how it looks now. Fine, very good. And now that you feel so fine, we can look through the childhood almost as if we were looking through a book, through time and space. And I want you to see all these childhood tests, what they were looking for. You'll be able to connect with the reason behind them and why it is that you rejected them.
I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do it.
Keep going.
They were going to ask me to do things. I didn't want to do them.
Mm-hmm.
It's for my dad.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
He was so proud.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to. I just went along with it always.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was normal.
Can Donna forgive her dad?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Can she forgive all of those who gave her those tests?
A lot of them didn't even know what it was for either.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and forgive them now. Forgive them of their ignorance, not knowing how they affected this child. And now as you forgive them, notice how it affects your body and your mind.
It's tingling.
Mm-hmm. Where is it coming from, this tingling?
Whatever that was, it's just gone.
Good.
So I feel light.
Very good. Very good. So is there anything else that we need to address today, or do you feel that we are complete?
I feel complete.
Very good. Very good. Welcome back. How does your body feel?
Not here. It's just,
So, were you hypnotized?
I don't, was I?
I don't know. How long do you feel that you were on this little journey? How did it feel to you?
It's like 15, 20 minutes.
It's a little longer than that. It's about an hour and a half.
I mean, I see that all the time, and I'm like, nah. Yeah, but it's like 15,
Mm-hmm.
20 minutes.
Do you remember everything?
Yeah.
What do you remember the most? Remember Mary?
Yeah. Yeah. I was crying.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't believe it. I can't believe it.
Can't you believe it?
mean, yeah,
It's just more proof for you.
that's crazy. In a good way. In a
Mm-hmm.
good way, I was crying nonstop
Yeah.
just because it was so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful.
And as you listen to this recording again and are able to connect the dots more, you'll get more insight as the time goes on, because this stuff is just going to keep coming in. You'll connect more dots. And you were writing this information. Do you kind of connect the dots as to where it was coming from?
What do you mean where it was coming from?
All the information that you were writing at the beginning, that you were writing information about the truth?
Yeah, I don't even know where it was. I mean, it's just there.
Yeah. It's like you were channeling it, huh?
Yeah. And yeah,
Wow.
it's yeah. I'm like, am I making this up? There's no way.
Well, this is a really good experience for you because you just learned to be an introspective hypnosis practitioner. And clients are going to be saying the same thing to you.
Wow, what a journey. What a what a way to just figure out who you are.
Are you
Oh my
happy?
gosh.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I am. I don't. I have zero. I no words. It's just this is this is so amazing. It's like, why don't we all learn how to do this? We all have to learn how to do this. Help everyone.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Wow. So, do you want to share some of this?
I'll share whatever you feel like sharing.
Yeah.
There's
When you saw Mary, what did she look like?
She was young. She had long hair, such piercing eyes, dark, dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like fair skin. Well,
Yeah.
not white, but like
Yeah.
lighter skin. She's just so bright and ready, ready to start her life.
Beautiful. And Jesus, did you see him? Or was it mostly Mary?
It was mostly Mary. I saw him like his countenance, or I don't know what you would, just the way he was.
Mm-hmm.
Very, even with me, it was always very gentle and loving, you know,
Mm-hmm.
always. And he was very protective of her and just got such gentle eyes. Just, I guess that's the word, gentle and loving. Like you feel safe. But he was looking like I was older than him. So, you
Mm.
know,
You did good. You did really well for someone who hadn't been hypnotized before, you know?
it's like a walk in the park with you like holding my hand through it. It's
Mm-hmm.
just that's an incredible experience, really.
So, do you recommend this to other people?
Oh, I recommended it to other people for a while now. Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. I thought this was a really beautiful session. And if you want to contact me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com. Sign up for my newsletter, just like Donna did. And I hope I get to meet you sometime soon. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.